think 2020 was an anomaly. 2020 when one happened. 2020 is when South China Sea dispute increased. So there was a lot of in South China, and Mike Pompeo made that statement, and sea approach to South China Sea changed. So 2020 was when all fronts were on boiler. So 2020 was an aberration. But generally, I would say China, like any country, China is a rational actor. Like in India, it fears about two-front war. Similarly, China also is worried about two-front war, and it is repeatedly seen through its writing. That is why when China was formed, there were 24 disputes, including territorial and land disputes. And right now, they only have 6 disputes, 2 land, 2 with India, 1 in 4 territorial disputes around the east. There is a logic, and that is why you see whenever something has to happen in Taiwan or in the East China Sea, there are immediate settling down of things on the Indian border or settling down of things on the South China Sea. If you would see, in the past 2 years, except aberration in 2020, South China Sea is relatively stable because Taiwan is up. ADIZ is happening. So they are controlling, they are also very, at least on the reporting that we get, there are internal disturbances on economy, but not internal disturbances in Xinjiang and Tibet. So that is why they only, they make sure that when one border is open or something happens on one front, that's taken care of. Except the 2020 experience when it was separation, when all of them, all of the fronts went on, we still need to understand why it happened. Maybe COVID, that was an aberration when all the fronts went on. But otherwise, generally when something happens or something has to happen on India front, and generally at that period of time, for that day, nothing happens on Taiwan or nothing happens in Pacific. Because you cannot, because it's like the major learning from the Russian-Ukraine war is extended line of logistics, which China is also observing. And if you see the bit between East, West and Central Theater Command, the logistics are very extended, and China is worried about that. Limited resources. If both fronts have problem, then what would be the result? How would both fronts coordinate? Because in Chinese understanding, first the border units are activated, then the PLA from that theater command is activated, and then the theater command is supported by Central Theater Command. So right now, cautionary measure, China is also trying to dedicate some parts of Southern Theater Command to India in case of these two front contingency. For the two front contingency, then Western Theater Command, Tibet Military District, Xinjiang Military District, they would be dedicated to, which has very similar conditions, like they are also dedicated to India. So these are some things that they are thinking when two fronts happen. Because Eastern Theater Command and Central Theater Command will be busy in Taiwan if such thing happens.